Have you ever wondered where the safest entry is, if there is such, on the chart? In this video I'm going to show you how you can find a safe entry even when the market is going a little bit sideways. Let's dive into it. As you can see here, this is the 15-minute chart on the Dow Jones Index. The price came from a rising situation to now going sideways, more or less. You can also see that the blue line here is basically sideways, so it's a bit of a consolidating area. One of the things I was looking for after the original upthrust here was to say, well, I want price to be over the blue line first of all. The market opened here. This is 3:30 Danish time, but this is when the market opened, and it started by going down and then turn around. I believe that the market is the most powerful when, in this case, when the price is both over the blue line and the red line. But the further distance I get from the price to the two lines, the more nervous I would be when the market is eventually going to tilt over and starts to come back to the red line. So in this case, when I looked at the market today, I saw first this 15-minute candle here from Danish time 4 o'clock, and then this next 15-minute candle here. So now you have two green candles closing on top of the blue line, and this is the area I was looking for. I often call it the double positive area. Then you get this red bar here, and the red bar is what I call a pause bar, the beginning of what's called a 3-bar play or red bar ignored. It has many names. I don't really like the long tail on this red bar here. It's not that obvious, but in this case I'm looking for the body. So what I will say is, well, first of all, if I get a 3-bar play, that means that the next bar is going to take out the body of the red bar. And secondly, if I move this a little bit, I'm also sure that this top over here, I can try and draw in a line, this top here you go, is going to be retested, because most top in all market movements are going to be retested. So therefore you can say there was a double meaning to say, well, the market is going to retest the top, and what better way to do it than a 3-bar play. So therefore the entry should be here where the first black line is, and the stop should be down here. If I measured out that distance will be about 32, 33, 35 points. And in this case, since the market is basically going sideways, I have no idea how much green it's going to produce. So I could eventually say, well, this is a safe entry for me, or the safest, if there is such, this is the safest entry I can get. So therefore I would be cool taking off the trade and taking off my profit as soon as the 15-minute closes. So how much would that be in that case? That will be around 56 points. So that's about a 1-to-2 ratio, which I believe should be very good. And since I operate with a daily target around 35 points, you could say that 56 points is more than enough. And the cool thing is, if we try to zoom in on this, let's say we do a side-by-side where we have the 15-minute chart on one side and we have a 3-minute on the other side, in order to zoom in and see what actually happens inside of this 15-minute bar. Well, you can see here, this is me who have done a frame around these 15 minutes from, these are the Danish time, 1645 until 1700, where you can see clearly that when the price opened, it had an opening of 40,963, and it had a low of 40,958. So that basically means that the tail here, the opening here, was no more than 5 points, and the price never came below that point for the rest of the 15 minutes. And up here in the top of the green bar, this is actually where the last bar closes, and the red bar here is where the next one opens exactly at 5 o'clock, so somewhere up here. So now you can see, when you look at these two combined, that you have a chance, a relatively chance, to make a safe entry if you make sure that you combine your knowledge of where are we in the phases, I would call this phase 3, where are we in the position, and what is the market currently doing that is going sideways. If you want to learn more about price action, you should follow the descriptions, because I have a lot of links down there to my price action, or just want to watch one of these next videos.